Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be that his head wasn't screwed on just right.
Or it could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight.
But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was too sized too small.
But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who, staring down from his cave with his sour Grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
Sir, most honorable Mr. Grinch.
What do you want, Miss Squeak?
Sir, most honorable Mr. Grinch, do you have a little food you can share?
Can you believe this guy thinks I will give him something to eat?
No.
No, can't you see we're busy on with food now? Shoot, go. And they are hanging their stockings.
Tomorrow is a snare.
Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers, nervously drumming.
I must stop Christmas from coming, but how will I do this? I don't know for sure. I'll think about it tonight and come up with something that's just right.
For tomorrow he knew.
All the Who girls and boys,
Going bright and early, they would rush for their toys.
don't you just love Christmas?
Oh, it's the loveliest time of the year. Everyone's happy because they're thinking of others. I just love Christmas. At Christmas time, everyone tries their best not to argue or fight. It's a time when the whole world looks for peace. Then so noisily talking and singing and dancing around. All the noise is wonderful. The sound is so happy.
Oh, the noise.
That's one thing he hated. The noise.
And the Who shout out would sit down to a feast.
And they feast.
Maybe there will be something for a sweet little mouse.
They would feast on Who pudding and Bear Who roast beef. This was something the rich couldn't stand in the least. And then they do something like
Right piece of art.
every Who died, Who will the tall, the small, would stand close together was Christmas every week. They'd stand together and the Who's would start singing. I love it when they sing. And they sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas Eve, the more the Grinch thought.
I must stop this whole thing. Why for 53 years I put up with it. Now I must stop Christmas from coming. But how?
Then he got an idea.
Oh no!
An awful idea! The Grinch got a wonderful awful idea!
Oh please no! I know just what to do. And he put on a Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and clapped. What a great gritty trick with this coat and this hat! I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. But did that stop the Grinch?
No! The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he
called his dog Max and he found some antlers.
And he tied those big
antlers on top of his head.
Oh my gosh, being the Grinch's dog is horrible. Then he loaded some bags and sewed them to sacks.
On a ramshackle sleigh and he hitched old Max. And the Grinch said, giddy up!
And the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay asleep in their camps. All
The windows were down. Quiet snow filled the air.
All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams as all camp. When he came to the first little house on the square,
This is spell number
the
1.
old Grinchy Claus hissed and he climbed to the roof. empty bags in his fist.
Then he slid down the chimney a rather tight pitch, but if Santa could do it, so could the Grinch.
He got stuck only once for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue.
With the little Who stockings all hung in a row. The stockings are the first thing to go.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Popguns, a bicycle, roller skates, clubs, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn, and clubs.
Did anyone think to leave something for a hungry mouse?
And he stuffed them in bags.
Then the Grinch randomly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he slung to the icebox. He took the Who's feet. He took the Who's pudding. He took the roast beef.
He cleaned out the icebox and quick as a flash.
Why the Grinch even took their last can of Who hash?
Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee.
And now, ran the Grinch, I will stop up the tree.
And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. Hello?
He turned around fast and he saw a small Who. Little Sandy the Who was not more than two.
Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter who got out a bit for a cup of cold water. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? But you know that old Grinch was so sly and so slick. He thought up a lie and he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot?
The big Santa was why.
There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And his feet fooled the child. Then he patted her head and he sent her to bed.
Night night, little girl.
He went to the chimney and stuck the tree up.
Then the last thing he took was the log for the fire.
Then he went up the chimney and set the oil on the wheel. He left nothing but hooks and some wire.
And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. That mean old Grinch didn't leave even a pinch.
Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's houses.
It was dawn. All the Who's still a bed. All the Who's still a snooze. We pack up the sled.
Pack it up there, dear presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tacks, and the tassel, the trimmings, the trappings.
3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet. He rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Ho, ho, to the whole
He was graciously
army. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouth will hang open a minute or two, then the Who down the Whoville will all cry, Bo-ho! That's a noise, read the Grinch, that somebody must hear. So he paused and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, the sound sounded merry. How can it be so?
But it was merry, merry.
He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch covered his eyes, then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Every Who down Whoville, the tall, the small, was sitting without any presents at all.
It hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came.
Somehow or other, it came just the same.
And the Grinch with his green eyes cold in the snow, puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without cash. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzle was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store?
Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. What happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whistled and low to the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for
won't go never get stuck. We won't go never get stuck. So bring some out here. We wish